Well, this breaking input is also pertinent to the rising tensions in Middle East. Now, Netanyahu's cabinet has denied all the reports that Israel did not attack gas and oil facilities because of US pressure. Now, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said his country chose its targets in Iran based on its national interests, not what was dictated by the United States. Now, Reuters has been reporting this, citing the US. Now, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has once again asserted that Israel selects its military targets based on national interests rather than US pressure, following reports that downplayed the extent of recent strikes. Now, this statement comes amidst the growing scrutiny of Israel's military strategy and its implications for regional stability. So these are the latest inputs that we are tracking from the ground at this point of time. Well, joining us on the broadcast is our colleague Akash. A very good morning, Akash. What impact could this assertion coming in from Benjamin Netanyahu have on the perception of Israel's independence in its military operations?
You see, Kuhina, first of all, yesterday the strike that we saw, we have two different perceptions on it. And in fact, there are several reports. On one side, we have claims of Israel that, how they targeted the military establishments. In fact, there were several sort of stages, and in the first stage they tried the defense in fact systems and the air defense and all the kind of defense that Iran is using, and several sort of aircrafts were used, and they say that it had the sort of damage that they wanted. But on the other hand, we have claims by the Iran where there are reports that how intel was provided to Iran, and nothing sort of that happened. What has been reported, by several media houses. However, at this point in time, the important thing is the phone conversation between the defense minister, the U.S. defense minister, in fact, and the defense secretary and Israeli defense minister. Now, both the leaders, had a telephonic conversation, and U.S. has somewhere assured and in fact reiterated that how they are standing with Israel, and Israel, has all the rights to defend its territory and has all the right to respond in the way that they have responded. And they have also, somewhere stressed, and this is, very evident from the statement that how U.S. has reiterated that, diplomatic channels can also be used and should also be used. On the other hand, now we have this sort of statement from Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu that how his country has chosen the targets, on the basis of their own intel and their own national interest, rather than, what was dictated, quote unquote. There are reports, that Netanyahu has issued this sort of statement. This is big indeed, because we have seen from last, few months that how U.S. has always supported Israel, and Israel, is timely informing, U.S. about the kind of action that they are initiating, or the kind of response that they are getting, or the kind of attacks that, they are facing.
Right.
But at a time when, these tensions are not just, escalating, but also have different sort of perception. This particular message that how, they are independent in choosing what kind of attack they're carrying out, or, the kind of targets that they are choosing. This is indeed a big statement, but definitely, wait and watch as to how things will pan out. But from yesterday, we are seeing that how several sort of stages, were there for the attack, and Iran has once again reiterated that it reserves its right to defend and attack once again, or retaliate once again.